is up, society? It is your favorite wannabe influencer and sovereign Koi. Welcome back to another Ready Story video, baby. Yes, sweetheart, I know that you read that title. I have been going in on the men and y'all have been chewing them up in the comments. So it's only fair that I have to put us on the docket now, sweethearts. We have to be out there to see if us women are the problem, which I'm pretty sure that we're not. Hello, but we're still gonna see today with these stories, baby. And I got some crazy titles here, so I'm not gonna hold us on for any longer. Let's just get right into this video. Let's go! First story. My whole marriage is a lie. My wife is away on business, which she does once or twice a year for 2 to 3 weeks. We just made it to 20 years this past June. We have 2 children, a 20-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old son. My daughter came home last Friday with some ancestry tests she had done, which didn't add up. So we got a DNA test done, and she is not mine! Oh my God! See, look, that's why y'all be staying with these ancestry tests. These are ruining families! It is ruining families! It is ruining families! Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, hold on. Girl, get your glasses on, quick. Okay, come on, okay. She's 20, y'all. She's 20. Oh my God. Okay. Continuing. I am currently waiting on my son's results, but confident he is mine. He looks like me, or my daughter looks like my wife. I'm thinking about just walking away from the family with my son and letting her come home to her daughter and let them figure it out. Sorry if I made it seem like I'm mad at my daughter. I am not. She is just as much a victim as I am. It's just hard to put into words how messed up I am right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, like that has to be the most fucked up mindfuck. Like that's what I'm saying. Y'all leave these ancestry tests alone. Leave them alone. I understand the wife was cheating. I understand that she's a liar. She's a whoress. Okay, we already understand that she's a whoress. But it's like, oh my God, you were so happy probably. You was probably so happy these past 2 decades, and then your daughter had to get the ancestry test, and now look. Y'all, I've heard some of the craziest stories of people, like girls growing up and thinking that they're twins and they're not. Like this one girl, she did an ancestry test, and like her mother wasn't her mother, but her mom had said that they were like fraternal twins, stuff like that, their whole lives, or XYZ. Crazy. Like, oh my goodness gracious. Like people finding out that they're switched at birth. OP, I am so freaking sorry. This is so freaking sad. I ain't gonna lie. This is sad. Like 2 decades of you raising this baby girl, you thinking she's your whole world, and then this happens. What I will say is that you are free to divorce your wife. I would definitely divorce her because, bitch, what the fuck is on? What you own? Hello? But I would say to still keep the relationship with your daughter. Like, there's more to being a parent than, biological. There's so many ways that you can be a parent in this life. And so I would say just because she's just as much a victim of this as you are, she's known you as her dad her whole life. And it's like, it's not her fault. That's what I would say. It's not her fault. Like, I understand it's not your kid, but me personally, I could not see myself throwing away that 20-year relationship with somebody who didn't do anything, Like, I would say get your mind right, go off to the side and just figure yourself out for a little bit, because this is a lot to take in. But I would definitely say to still keep that relationship with your daughter, because you don't deserve to miss out on her life, and she doesn't deserve to miss out on yours, because y'all had a beautiful relationship up to the point that her mother, before you found out her mother's infidelity. So it's like, yeah, I would still keep that relationship with your daughter, but there is an edit and an update, y'all. Drop your opinions down below first before I get into it. But, there is an edit and an update. So let me see. Edit. I'm sorry for triggering so many people. I perhaps saw this sub as something different, a place to scream into the void of dark thoughts I was having, nothing I would ever do or say in real life. Just like my first thoughts when I found out the DNA test results, which I thought I should just end my worthless existence. No, don't think like that. Don't think like that. I know it's hard, but no, don't do that. Which those thoughts were quickly chased away when I said I couldn't do that to my kids. Okay, well this is the true off my chest, Reddit. Baby, you can say whatever the hell you want on here. It's true off my chest. Who getting on him in the comments? You know what's? Fuck all y'all. Continuing. Update. Thank you all for letting me vent. I have regained my calm and I've decided to wait on my wife to return, as we are a family and we're going to try to figure this out. Her response was everything I didn't expect. She wasn't dodgy or defensive, but she was actively wanting to figure out what exactly happened. Okay, so maybe she's not a whoress. Maybe she's not a horoscope. Okay, maybe she's not a horoscope. Maybe she's not. Maybe she is genuinely confused about the test results. Like, I have heard that they have gotten mixed up and they've destroyed families and found that they wasn't true. But I would say do it again. Because I don't know. Maybe she'll look confused too. Maybe she don't know. Maybe she not her daughter either. Switched at birth. We've got stories like that too, where it's like an ancestry test comes back and finds out the child doesn't belong to the mother or the father. So it could be that too. I did jump to conclusions. I'm sorry about that. I did jump to conclusions. I ain't gonna lie. But I completely forgot about that. Yeah, there was a couple of stories that I had found out that girls were switched at birth. That's why if I was to ever have kids, I'm having home births. Because bitch, ain't no way you get my baby mixed up with no damn body. I'm sorry. No. Like what? So that's probably, that would be crazy. Plot twist. That would be wild if she's not either one of y'all daughter. Ooh, child, where is my baby? I'm suing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand how they do the switch that birthing. I really don't understand how the fuck you could have mixed up a baby. How could you mix that up? Like, babies don't get me wrong, they can look similar, but they don't all look the fuck the same. And on top of that, too, don't y'all got labels? Don't you got the little wristband thing? I don't know, this was 20 years ago, so I don't know, wasn't they not doing that 20 years ago? There had to be some type of system in place for y'all not to be switching up people's kids. Child. See, this is the reason why I'm single now. This is just too complicated. I ain't got time. You know what? Drop your opinions down below. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think that it's a plot twist that she's not her daughter either? Hey, we gonna see. But good luck to you, OP. Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully, it is just a messed up test and not something crazier that she's not neither one of y'all child, because that's gonna be something else. But yeah, moving on. This is another true off my chest one, y'all. I slept with my sister's husband after she passed away. Girl! No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. It's anyway. My older sister passed away 7 months ago. Damn, bitch, you couldn't even give it 12 months? You couldn't give my bitch a solid year, a quick 365? I'm sorry. Let's bring it back. That just threw me, y'all. I'm sorry. Threw me for a loop. My older sister passed away 7 months ago. It was an accident, so totally unexpected, and I still don't believe that she's actually gone most of the time. Oh, you feel so sad. Anyway, it feels unreal. Our family still hasn't recovered, and I don't know when or if we ever will. It seems like you're recovering just fine. Okay. Recovering all over her husband. Bitch, what? I'm so sorry. Like, okay. Calm down, Koi. She's grieving. My sister is 10 years older than me. I'm 22, and she would have been 32 now. She and her husband have 2 kids, both under the age of 5 years old. My family has been helping with the kids. He's a good dad, but to suddenly become a single parent to 2 young kids, all while needing to maintain his job and dealing with the grief of losing his wife, he needs help. He moved here because my sister wanted to be near family. She wanted to raise her kids where we're from, where we grew up. He's from another state originally, but he agreed to settle down here when he got married because it was so important to my sister. I think we're all nervous that he'll move away now, since he has no reason to stay, and we won't be able to see the kids often. I just graduated college in spring. This past year, I was helping out with my niece and nephew a lot. I often pick them up from daycare and things like that because I have a flexible schedule compared to everyone else. Yeah, you flexible in a lot of things, obviously. I've always gotten along with my brother-in-law really well. He's always been nice to me and treated me like a little sister. That is so gross. Like, how? Sorry, I just got the image in my head. Continuing. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to him for advice, especially regarding guys and things like that. It's easier to talk to him about certain things because he gives me more honest, unbiased advice than my parents or sister would. I really thought my sister was so lucky, and he was like the type of guy everyone wants to marry. Good looking, good job, great dad, really personable, responsible, just like the definition of the complete package. Yeah, you sure went after that package, baby. Amazon shipping express, overnight, 24 hour. Girl. My sister had been with them since they were both freshmen in college, and we all knew when we first met him that she was going to marry him. Even when I was a little kid, I knew he was the one. Why do I get a strange feeling that she would have slept with him even if your sister wasn't dead? She not cold in her motherfucking grave. Anyways, I slept with my brother-in-law this weekend. I was over there on Friday. I picked the kids up from daycare, which I do every Friday since I only work a half day. I made dinner over there. I had no intention of having sex with him or trying to have sex with him. I've not been aiming for this to happen. Sure. He wasn't aiming for this to happen at all. Sure. He initiated it. I didn't say no. It started with kissing. Then he started to take off my top and I let him do it. He didn't force me, to be very clear. Oh, we know. You don't have to be clear, honey. We understand. Crystal clear. Glass. I'm sorry. He's never done anything that I consider inappropriate with me or towards me. At the time, I enjoyed it. It made me feel so good that he wanted me. But at the same time, I kept thinking, this is wrong. This is wrong. Yeah, you was thinking it, but you wasn't stopping it. So I sort of just laid there. It was very much about him getting off. I think he just needed it to feel comforted or something. Afterwards, we got dressed and didn't say anything. Then he said that he was really sorry and that we shouldn't have done that. I told him that it was okay. He said that he preferred if we didn't tell anyone. I didn't plan to. I feel so dirty about it. It was so wrong. I feel like a little kid who has done something wrong that they're going to get punished for. And I'm convinced that somebody's going to find out. Girl! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As much as I would love to feel bad for you, I feel like I never meant for this to happen. But you thought he was a total package. You knew that he was the one. I just find that so interesting. And now you're saying that you did it for him rather than for you. Because he needed it. I don't know. Woo! I am saved. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for you. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for you. You was over there playing house, and fuck him too. Fuck both of y'all. Your sister wasn't cold in her motherfucking grave before you bitches started doing this shit. You feeling lost? Feeling sad? Go to therapy. You don't fuck your wife's little sister. I'm sorry. When you was graduating college, she was going into what? Middle school? Maybe no, she was going into the what? 8th grade? The girl wasn't even a teenager yet. I ain't gonna lie, you trifling. He trifling too. Y'all both get out. Talking about we shouldn't have did this. And I don't understand this. I never understand the whole idea of when you know something is wrong, but you continue to do it and then just to feel the regret later. Like, I don't get that. Like, if you know in your spirit that it's wrong, why continue to deal with the impulse? Why continue to do it? Just stop. Can't feel bad for you. So, moving on. This one is from the r/pro revenge one, guys. So let's just get right into it. My ex cheated on me with her cousin and expected to save face. I think the fuck not. I just added the fuck, but let's get into it. For context, it was her cousin-in-law. Okay, so they're not related. Okay, cool. We still vibing. Let's start this story by saying this happened 12 years ago. I'm now happily married with 3 children and regret absolutely nothing. Okay, still reminiscing on it a decade and a half later, or almost a decade and a half later, but okay, let's go. I was with my ex for 3 years. I had noticed that she was being extremely controlling. I was expecting to give every little detail of my day and tell her my schedule in advance. And if I deviated from that, she would be very upset. Girl, who is she? Angela, little cousin? Y'all know who I'm talking about, Angela. She chalked it up to having bad feelings she was having and shrugged it off as her paranoia for past relationships and infidelity. That's interesting. She must have been the one doing the cheating. Continuing. I had never once cheated or strayed, and I've never given her a reason to act like this. It felt unbecoming of my fiance to act in such a way. Oh, so y'all was engaged. Cool. Now this is where it gets juicy. Great, because our mouths is dry. After she had asked me for my schedule to make plans, I noticed that she was texting someone. In my line of work, if I work more than 40 hours, I have the ability to take off time at will as long as the work is completed at a later date. I was very good friends with a brother, and still am. We laugh about this to this day, and he actively reminds her of it. I messaged him saying that I want to do something special for her a little bit earlier than our anniversary to make it special. They both worked in the same fabrication facility. He was a fabricator and she was a shipping manager. He was kind enough to let me know her schedule, and that's when the discrepancies falls into place. Without my knowledge, she was foregoing overtime. She worked 12-hour shifts Monday through Friday, with the exception of Wednesday, when she would only have a half day. She had been taking Wednesdays off, right around the time that she started getting extremely controlling. Yeah, she paranoid because she out there wholesaling. Lucky for me, I had stacked several days of leisure time up, so taking a Wednesday off was not a big issue for me. A few days go by, and Wednesday's here. I put on my work gear and leave for work. I was expecting her to leave as our apartment complex has 2 exits on the same road. I could see directly from the shopping center, so I parked my car near the back and waited. Damn! Not you stealth mode. After about an hour, I noticed a very specific red Mustang with a specific decal on the back window. It was her cousin by marriage. I had also done my due diligence to take an old laptop, which she keeps on our desk in the office area with a full view of the living room, bedroom door, bathroom, plus the kitchen. I had set it up for remote access and had alerts for when the webcam noticed movement. Period! Oh, baby, he's a spy. He's a spy assist. Let's go. Giving her the benefit of the doubt, I thought he may be dropping something off or coming over to assist her with something, as her family sometimes does. Sure enough, a message comes through, so I remote into my laptop. He walks through the door without skipping a beat. She unbuttons her skirt and begins kissing him. Baby, what is this? Is this a movie? I feel like I'm in a fucking movie. Begins kissing him. I created an Earl link for the live stream. And as she was preoccupied, we had a family group text and a friend group text. They were both part of it, but at the current time, they were all indisposed and didn't look at their phones. Oh, so you got the live streaming for the family and the friends. Damn! Continuing. They didn't even wait. They could have gone to the bedroom, but no. They decided to get freaky deaky right there on the couch. I sent the link off to my friend group chat and the family group chat. Within minutes, I'm getting calls nonstop from my friends and family alike. There was no turning back. She was getting blown up, but she was ignoring her phone. Not until the fourth or fifth call came through did they decide to take a break. Oh my fucking goodness, this is crazy. Like, do you know how embarrassing that is? Bitch, I would take myself off the census. If my fucking mama saw me out there being holistic outside, I would have, oh my God, baby. If I was out there doing holisticism, oh my God. Child, go ahead, take me now, Lord. Take me now. Continuing. The call she had picked up was her cousin's mother, who she was banging. She answered the phone on speaker, and I kid you not, the first words out of the mother's mouth were, "Stop fucking my son!" Yeah. My skin would be melting. I would just disintegrate right there. Oh my fucking goodness. I need a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, my heart would have fell into my coochie hole. Oh my God. It's okay. Stop fucking my son. They both became rigid and she began to stutter over her words, saying, "What are you talking about?" etc. The mother then indulged that there was a live feed of them, sent out by me, to her family. She grabbed every pillow off the couch and covered herself up. The cousin staggered off, trying to put on his pants and shoes just to trip himself up and bang his head off the coffee table. Damn! This is getting hectic. Leaving it with a divot. By this time, I had made my way to the front of the apartment complex. I was there to greet the adulterers as he came out of the front exit. As if putting them on blast with their family wasn't enough. As he's scrambling, putting his clothes on, running out the house. Here you are. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Was you having fun? Yeah, I can't keep doing this. I would have been mortified. I would be mortified. This is suicide worthy. This would have been my 13th reason why, baby. Okay. Oh my God. Not him swinging around to greet him. This is amazing. I feel like I'm in a movie. Continuing. Met the adulterer at the front exit. He froze and began to cry, apologizing profusely. Don't apologize now that you got caught. I never understand that. Like, just don't do it in the first place. I'm not gonna lie. What happened afterwards wasn't my best moment. And I nearly got into legal trouble if it weren't for the fact that he was on private property trespassing. Let's just say I had a cast for 6 weeks and he wasn't in the family photos for months. Hello? Hey! You wanna beat my wife's pussy up, you're gonna have to get your ass beat the fuck up. Hello? Continuing. I went up to the apartment where she was now fully clothed and crying inconsolably. I asked her if it was snot or cum on her face. Oh my God! I am bewildered. Yeah! Just imagine you boo crying. And so God. I am getting the biggest amount of shame and embarrassment right now. I am willing to go off the sentence. Oh my gosh. Continue. I gotta get through. Oh my God. Snot come on her face is crazy. Then I told her not to answer because it didn't matter anyway. I gave her 1 hour to remove all her belongings, as again, everything in the apartment was mine except for clothes, some makeup, and a few kitchen utensils. Sorry, y'all. He worded the previous sentence a little wrong. He does own the apartment, and she's just living there with him. And I just cut it out because his grammar was garbage. Anyways, continuing. Her mother would not let her move in, as she was just filled with embarrassment. I would disown her. I'm sorry. You're not coming over here. You better go to a homeless shelter, baby. You better call what they call red what's that thing called? Red Cross. You better call Red Cross, honey. Salvation Army. Same for her brothers, and the cousin's mother kicked her son out. Rumors spread around town very quickly, and for the lack of better words, she was untouchable. Baby, she got the damn cheese touch. Edit. I apologize for the bad grammar. Apologies, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would have to change everything. I would have to move states, or if you live in the United States, change states or change countries, change my name. Okay, get a face transplant, change my face. Get a coochie transplant, change my cooch. All of it gotta go. I have to become a completely new person. I have to be made new. Okay, I'm gonna have a whole little Kim freaking transformation. You're not even gonna be able to recognize me. Okay, this would be, oh my gosh, I am so taken back, y'all. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm so taken back. I am so taken back. Like, oh, it is one thing to be cheating. It's another thing to get caught. For you to be live streamed, for your whole family to see it, and then it to be your cousin, and then your cousin's mama call you and tell you to stop fucking her child. I am speechless. I don't even know what to say, y'all. I can't even wrap my head around this. I'm baffled. It's not even me. I am bewildered. I am embarrassed. I am taken back. I don't even know what I am. I'm not a person. This is just a shell of koi. Ciao. Woo! Y'all peace down in the comments. This is some crazy ass revenge. That is, oh my God, over the top. And I thought I was petty. Moving on, Lord. Am I the asshole for wanting to leave my wife of 7 years? This is one that's on the r/am I overreacting. I'll be forgetting to say that, y'all. Sorry. Hopefully off the titles y'all can still find these stories. Background. About 2 years into dating, my girlfriend cheated on me with her ex. Okay. She proceeded to gaslight the hell out of me about it. She swore that it was just a mistake. But I soon found hidden social media profiles that she had created to secretly search his profile in the months after I caught her. Later, after I had confronted her about the hidden profiles, I discovered that she had then secretly stored her ex's number on her phone as an alternate number under mom. Why is he still with her? What the fuck? Oh wait, you said ex, okay. Hoping I wouldn't notice it because they both speak Spanish. This is how little respect she had for me, folks. To this day, she still claims it was only so I could block the number. So you did marry her? Okay. Anyways, I made what turned out to be the worst mistake of my life a few months later when we hooked up again and she got pregnant. See, if you gonna pull this, dude, wear a condom, pull out, practice. Dear God. Well, I'm still paying for the mistake 10 years later. Child. Whatever. Today we have 2 kids. Yes, they're both mine, and we fight all the time. It's a toxic and dysfunctional relationship, which shouldn't surprise anyone considering its origin. Yeah. And let's stop doing this. Let's stop doing the I have to be with you because we're going to have a kid together thing. No, you don't. You don't have to be with nobody just because of that. And stop trying to say it's for the kids. It's not for the kids. Because if you're teaching the kids, the kids grow up with y'all, it's raised by y'all, and your relationship is toxic, y'all always fighting, everything like that, a kid shouldn't have to grow up in that type of life. They would much rather have 2 functioning co-parents than 2 dysfunctional parents who are living together. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids don't want to grow up in that type of life, seeing their parents fight all the time. And you have to understand, too, what type of example are you setting for them? That this is what a normal relationship looks like? This is how you breed toxicity. This is how you continue those traits in your children for generations to come, because they think that this type of thing is normal, when it's not. You should be teaching your kids healthy relationships, boundaries, communication, personal respect, loyalty, commitment. That's what you should be teaching them, not fighting and dysfunction. Continuing. She has roughly the same amount of respect for me that she had before. Only now marriage and kids have made it so we both have to suffer through it. No, you don't. If you're not going to do it for y'all, do it for the kids. If you're wondering, I tried to make it work for the kids, but I often wonder if it was the right decision. No, it wasn't. I'm going to tell you, it was not the right decision. Anyways, I've gotten pretty fed up with her lately, and I've decided I don't want to live the rest of my life with someone that really doesn't love or respect me. Looking back, I realized how majorly I fucked up by allowing her back into my life after initially ending it. She seemed so contrite and genuine at the time, and claimed that she had seen the error of her ways, etc. Then all this other stuff happened. The biggest hurdle we face today is that the underlying disrespect that led to her cheating is still very much present, and it just translates in other ways. It's incredibly triggering because I've been permanently damaged by what she did to me all those years ago. True to form, she insists that the problem is with me, and to an extent, it is. I just want to add that I'm not exactly the model partner myself. Mind you, I've never done anything on that level, but I'm often mean, impatient, and on rare occasions, verbally abusive. Okay, hey, we appreciate a person who can acknowledge the error of their ways. Continuing. I don't want it to seem like this is an entirely one-sided thing, though a lot of my actions stem from trauma and psychological damage that still exists. Baby, that's for everybody. You ain't special, the hell? Continuing, I'm not sure if we ever had a chance at a normal relationship after that. Anyways, I filled out a petition for divorce 2 days ago. Now I'm wondering if I made the right decision. Yes, you did. Good. Y'all should have never been together in the first place. Friend, I think you don't have respect for yourself, and that's the reason why you allow her to disrespect you. I say this all the time. In romantic relationships, platonic, relative relationships, work, out with strangers, walking at the fair, you don't let nobody disrespect you. Not even once. You don't have to be like you ain't gotta be like, crazy and nasty and cuss people out and da 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 da. But I always say that I feel like as human beings, a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people have like this bully mentality in a way. Like where they'll try to bully you into something, and if you let it happen the first time, they're gonna try it again. It's something that I really observe in human beings, that when you lay down the law the first fucking time, they tend to stop fucking with you. And like, I think that you, OP, did not lay down the law. I'm not gonna say to not trying to be sexist or anything like that, but you need to be a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? You need to tell her you're not gonna talk to me like you ain't got no sense. Like you saying that you verbally abusive and things like that, but no, like women, we can be very mouthy sometimes. Let's not lie, ladies. We can be very mouthy. At least I know I can. Okay, I can. Hello? Excuse me. But at the same time, if you see that your partner is getting out of line or getting disrespectful, check it immediately. Because if it's one thing that a woman loves, and we're a little toxic, we like when a man be like something, like I said, and I'll be like, oh, okay, daddy, we ain't gonna act like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like playfully, I'm being playful, but at the same time, like, you should supposed to be not the dominant person in the relationship, but you should be able to lay down the law. Like, tell her, hey, I'm not talking to you if you're gonna talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will do what you're gonna allow them to do. If you allow her to speak to you that way, if you allow her to treat you that way, if you allow her to step out on you, she's gonna keep doing it. Because why would I stop? You obviously are condoning it. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't think that it's wrong that you got a divorce. I think you should have never married her in the first place. And to be honest, I really feel like y'all should have never had that baby. I don't understand why people think because somebody getting pregnant that you got to automatically bring a child into this mess. And that's one reason I do not understand why a lot of people don't seriously think about the life of children. And that's why when people are like pro-lifers, when they be saying, I'm a pro-lifer, no, baby, you're a pro-birther. Because for you to think that you want a child to come into a situation that's either abusive or they're going to have a single parent or that this mother can afford to take care of them just so they can be born is not a life. When you really sit back and think about what their life is going to look like, you have to really value out, like really weigh out if it's going to be worth it. This would not have been fucking worth it. Your kids should not have to grow up in traumatic situations and seeing abusive, disrespectful, nasty relationships because y'all refuse to acknowledge what is. Y'all hate each other. Y'all did some impulse sex bullshit, and now it resulted in this child. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of these kids, most of the time, they be wondering, why haven't my parents divorced yet? They hate each other. So no, good that you leaving her. Y'all need to leave each other alone. And to be honest, y'all probably should go to court and get y'all a little supervisor or something to come and do the kid drop-offs because y'all got a lot going on. But yeah, y'all drop your opinions down below. Moving on. I, 27 male, am uncomfortable continuing my relationship with my 36 female girlfriend after she slept with her 30 male current best friend just before we became exclusive multiple times. Do you think it's understandable that I feel so turned off by all this? More details inside. Okay, so based off the title, she was fucking with them before y'all became like an official couple. So technically, she was single. Continuing. I'm in a relationship with someone who was sexually active with her male best friend during the same 2 months that I was involved with her sexually and emotionally. See, I really don't get this whole best friend thing. Like, if you still fucking your best friend, like, don't get into relationships because that shit is weird. Like, what is you doing? Continuing. I've always been doubtful about her having many male friends, but she insisted I keep my mind open, which I did. However, the situation has been the last straw for me. Her sexual involvement with her male best friend during the same time we were together, despite her reassurance about how special our connection was, has made me question everything and feel deeply uncomfortable. I mean, yeah, why the hell wouldn't you feel uncomfortable? Like, she's fucking weird. What is you doing? It would be different. It would be different if she was like, just dealing with a couple of guys, like, dating, figuring out her options, things like that around that same time. But you're saying that you're friends with this person? Like, y'all are close and y'all doing the do? Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, no. Continuing, despite her telling me that she's never felt this way towards anyone before, it's become clear to me that my feelings of something special might not have been as unique as I thought. She still hangs out with this friend both online and offline, which is making me uncomfortable and questioning the authenticity of their relationship. It is, so far, right that she didn't do anything with anyone during the relationship, but still, it stings. I'm willing to communicate with her, but do you think it's logical and understandable that I feel turned off by her now? Additional notes, I'm hurt by her lying more than anything. She told me that I was the only one who she had been sexually involved with. I would say no, because honestly, I would have broke up with her. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would have definitely broke up with her, because it's one thing if you met somebody in college 2 years ago, slept with them, and then, you saw them at a party or something where you with your current boyfriend. That would be different because you had a one night stand, haven't seen that person in a while, not in communication with them, XYZ. But this is a person that you call your best friend, a friend of yours that you've had probably for a couple of years now, and you've been sleeping with them. And you tell me that you just cut that off when you got into a relationship? Really? I ain't gonna lie to you, OP. I think that she's still fucking him. Sending nude pics, flirting, doing something. Because you can't, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about nothing. Once you cross that threshold, there's no coming back. You can't come back. Once you cross it, baby, it's done. Done, dead, finito. You're finished. You cannot just be like, oh, we had sex a couple of times and now we're back to being friends. No. Somebody's always going to want more. Somebody's always going to love the other person more. Somebody's always going to want that again. No. You cannot go from having intimate moments, several intimate moments, and then now you're just back being cool, and then this person is okay with you being in a relationship with somebody else. That is so freaking strange. I don't trust her personally, because the fact that she even lied to you and said that she wasn't sleeping with anybody but you too. Like, nah, I don't trust Miss Sade. She got to go ahead, because no. I would go ahead and break up with her. You don't feel comfortable, which I wouldn't feel comfortable either, because she's untrustworthy. Like, you sound weird as hell. Why would I want to hang around you or be with you when you hanging around with somebody that you used to fuck? And then y'all still hanging on online and offline, XYZ. I ain't gonna lie, I be checking her phone and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they be flirting and everything. Like, I hate when people try to make it seem like it's human intimacy is not a real thing. As if soul ties is not a real thing. That getting attached to somebody emotionally through sexual intercourse is not a real thing. Like, please, let's be adults. So no, OP, you have every single right to break up with her. I will leave her right with her best friend, because that's what she want to be. Obviously. Talk about she ain't never felt this way about somebody before. She probably fucking him on the side. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you, friend. But yeah. Y'all make sure to drop your opinions down below. OP, hopefully you do break up with her and choose you, because she don't deserve you. I'm just gonna keep it a being. And I'm the type of person that I believe that it's okay to have male friends. Truly I do. Because I have male friends myself and I don't mind. But I ain't fucking them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it. Even if you do it one time. Okay. One time. Fine. I'll let it slide. Maybe. But if you're doing it several times back to back for several months, yeah. Y'all drop your opinions down below. Moving on. Alright, society, that is it for this freaking video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and share. And if you're new, hi, please subscribe, because baby, once again, now y'all done double down. Okay, now it's 2,000 of y'all who is returning viewers and only 1,400 are subscribed. What you doing? Baby, you already love me. You already like me. Go ahead and click the button. It's not that hard. Just click. Done. I promise we ain't gonna say nothing. We ain't gonna be looking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I love you guys. Once again, I hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure to drop down your comments down below, because I love to read your beautiful comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.